The 2022 NBA Finals are underway in the 40-year sim. I'm Nutty Sports Gamer. We got the Sonics versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's see how this goes. We also got the 2022 NBA Draft to follow. You can see Game 1, the Sixers will win. We won't be able to see any game action there. Let's see if we have a different story for Game 2. Sonics briefly took a lead. Sixers take it back. Sixers, the lead narrows. All right, let's check out 8:40 left in the game. Let's check out Game 2 of this finals matchup.
At least he tied it up.
Here's Curry, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
They get it back.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Out to the right wing. Here's Zubac, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Ivica Zubac. Taking 2 shots.
We got this.
Oh, take a break. 2 shots.
Oh, that's you. Gotta get it. Big rebound. Let's get it.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Butler finds Curry. Pass to Love. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And the 76ers lead by 4. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Durant, pass to Ibaka. It's good. Ibaka's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is the kind of physical play we saw from Ibaka early in his career. We're seeing it again now.
Curry against Fox. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ibaka. Now here's Turner. On the wing, Durant. Turner, a screen on Butler. Durant. And the shot goes in. Durant's got 22.
When Kevin Durant is shooting this efficiently, it's lights out. Defense better make a change.
Inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up on purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
It's scooped up.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Batum pulls it in. Batum's got 4 rebounds now.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Outside Durant. Pass to Fox. Over Curry. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Looking to get back on track. And it's good on the lay-in. And the 76ers lead by 4.
What we do know about Steph Curry, he can score from all 3 levels and do it with efficiency.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty. If that's a shot he'd like back, he's usually going to make those.
Here's Butler. Batum pulls it in. For Seattle, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Pass to Turner. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Love finds Zubac over to the wing. Curry passes to Zubac. Outside Curry. And here's Butler. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Zubac with a screen on Fox. Curry hits the target from 18 feet. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
We see this night in and night out. Steph Curry gets the space he needs from the mid-range.
Here's Durant. That shot off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Fox against Curry. There's a screen. Over Fox. The 3 ball. He drops it from range.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
For Seattle, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Right wing. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from somewhere.
Oh, my goodness!
Watch out.
That's going to do it for game 2 as we see the dunk by Jimmy Butler right there over Miles Turner and Nick Batum. Sixers will win 121-114. 22 from Zubac, 26 from Batum. And let's see if we can get a nice screenshot of Kevin Durant, perhaps. Maybe. Looks like a potential good one there. Make sure I get the right angle and whatnot. And hopefully that'll be the winner. Maybe I'll have more options. We'll see. But that was game 2. Sixers with the 2-0 series lead. Can the Sonics come back? Can they make it competitive? So far, these playoffs haven't been all that competitive. We haven't had really, I think we only had one series go to 7 games in this entire playoffs. But the Sonics do win game 3, 123-112. So let's move on to game 4. And as you can see, Philly jumps out to a big lead. Be nice to have some more competitive games than what we've got so far. But yeah, the Sixers will win 145-104, 3-1 series lead, just like that. But can the Sonics fight back, really? So far, a tight game. Tight enough to jump in? I think we're going to have to jump in.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Fox against Curry. High post to Baca. 6 to shoot over Barnes. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Ibaka.
Yeah, high percentage look there for Ibaka. He can be automatic in there when given room.
14 feet away, and it's Butler missing.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Fox passes to Durant. Ibaka sets the pick for KD. The shot misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Curry. Fires from 18. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it just seems like every year Curry takes on even more responsibility for his team's success.
break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Zubats is checked in for Philadelphia. He's perfect from the line this time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Butler against Batum. He kicks to Turner. Ibaka outside. There's the pass to Batum to tie it up. That shot off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Second shot opportunity. Zubats no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he is just, it's really off.
Up top, Durant. And the shot is long.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Mr. Curry lets the three fly. Seattle grabs the miss. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fox feeling it out a bit. Durant for 3. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by KD.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Up top, Ibaka. To the paint. Here's Durant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 21 points for KD.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
And Philadelphia calls time here. You got for us, DA.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last time out, I heard the 76ers coach talk to his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. After you.
Thank you, David. Seattle trails by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's KD. Again, Durant missing. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Curry outside. Love. And Love with the second chance points. And now a 5-point 76ers lead.
And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime. They have brought that percentage up. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Outside Butler. On deep. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys. Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Pass to Curry. Over KD. A shot by Curry, no good. Seattle trails by 5. Now, here's Fox. Durant kicks to Ibaka. Back to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Batum. Seattle missing again.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Curry against Ibaka. Curry passes to Zubats. That one falls. And the 76ers lead by 7.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to teach.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Curry is inside. Guarded by Fox.
That extraordinary reach, combined with good timing, makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
The kick outside to Butler. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now here's Durant. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Durant's got 25 points.
Powerful and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like.
There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Zubac's a screen on Fox. Here's Butler. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Durant, the pass to Ibaka. Counting. Now just a 4-point 76ers lead.
Big stakes, big bucket. Ibaka showing he has the mettle to rise to the challenge.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Butler. Love with the screen on Batum. Butler kicks to Love.
Blocking foul called. Serge Ibaka. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Butler. Love outside.
3rd personal foul.
Passes it to Butler.
Team foul.
Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Barnes. Defensive rebound. This is a huge possession.
This is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
KD, that's for 2. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Love with the screen on Batum. 3-pointer, Butler. It's money from deep.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that.
Fox finds Turner. Shoots over Zubac. The shot by Turner no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
2nd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your 76ers, Kevin Love. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
And that winning mindset Love brings, so valuable, knows his role and plays to his strengths on both ends.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Seattle calls timeout. They're down by 7. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And here's KD for 3. It's rebounded by Robertson. And they've done it, the new NBA champion. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA
NBA championship. There is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched, but pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. Let's go to the floor. Here is Adam Silver presenting the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
One team has emerged victorious. The NBA champions. Congratulations to the whole organization and, of course, this incredible team. This Larry O'Brien Trophy and I believe this suitcase are yours. You're Bill Russell, Finals MVP.
What an awesome moment for him in front of his fans. You love to see hard work rewarded, and that is the ultimate validation.
Well, you folks have been with us every step of the way. From all of us at 2K Sports, thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
That'll do it. The Philadelphia 76ers win the NBA Finals in 2022, led by Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Kevin Love. They win Game 5, 103-96, 31 points for Steph Curry, 27 for Kevin Durant. Just wasn't his night, wasn't his series. Hopefully the Sonics can come back next year and avenge this Finals loss. But for now, Kevin Love gets the Finals MVP, and the Sixers win yet another championship. I believe in the Curry era, this would be their third. I'll have to, hopefully we check that out. I think okay, here we go. Yeah, so Kevin Love, third-time champion, three-time champion, however you want to say it. Also won an MVP, which is pretty crazy to think Kevin Love winning MVP in real life in 2022. But hey, he did it here. He's becoming a great player in this sim, if he isn't already. Steph Curry also won 2015, 2017, and 2022. So there was a 5-year gap between their two champions, the last two championships. And Steph Curry also has an MVP under his belt. Pretty cool to see both of them eventually get MVPs. Jimmy Butler's a first-time champion, though. So that's cool to see him get in the mix there with Curry and Love. He can call himself a champion in the sim at least. Zubats is a first-time champion, just like Butler. Let's see, are there any other players from, let's see, Harrison Barnes wins a championship just like he did in real life, right? Won with the Warriors in 2015. Campazzo. So Campazzo was on the Sixers, that he wasn't, now he's back, and he wins his second championship. I think I was curious at the time. Let me see. He must have been there, and must have left at some point. Here we go. Yeah, you can see he was with Philly, then with Toronto. I see he was on Philly, but he was on when he was at Philly, he was basically on the bench in the reserves, but he bounced around, came back, won a championship. James Ennis the third wins championship under Roberson as well. Yijin Lan, cool to see him win a ring at 34 years old. Yuta Watanabe as well, winning his first championship. The bench beyond Campazzo, not much there. I guess Ennis the third and Andre Roberson, Thomas Bryant, Trey Jones, but yeah, Robin Lopez. Really not much of a bench. Not too impressive, but they got the job done. And Love, Curry, and Jimmy Butler were just strong enough. That starting trio, it worked. It worked. Is at the end of the day is what I'm trying to say. Retirements: Nene has retired. J.R. Smith, Rudy Gay, C.J. Miles, Marc Gasol. I don't know if we have any Hall of Famers in this bunch. Marc Gasol, I don't believe he even got an All-Star nod to his name. We'll have to check, but I don't think he did. But J.R. Smith, he was a fun player for the sim, especially when he was on the Warriors with Jason Kidd. He made a couple of finals appearances with Jason Kidd in the mid-2000s. So, yeah, shout out to J.R. Smith in this sim. He was a lot of fun to watch. Had a couple of all-star appearances to his name. And, yeah, I was surprised because he was in the 04 draft. And I remember trying to get some highlights of rookie Dwight Howard. But then I would try to check out some Warriors games, too. And J.R. Smith was the impressive rookie that year. He was the one, at least in the sim, that was knocking down threes like it was nobody's business. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. He actually did win Rookie of the Year, and it was well deserved. Rudy Gay, 4-time All-Star. So, yeah, not quite the Hall of Fame kind of resume that, maybe it seemed like he was going to get, but he still had a really nice career in this sim. I thought he had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun watching him, and it's important to note that Rudy Gay, he was part of the 76ers. He never won a championship with them. Otherwise we would have seen it in his resume. But he left right before that. He was on the Sixers for many years. He was there with Steph Curry and Kevin Love, but they moved him, brought in somebody. I can't remember exactly what the moves were, but it's interesting to note that once he left, the Sixers started winning championships. I don't know. It's gonna, coincidence? C.J. Miles is gonna retire, 2-time champion. Marc Gasol, not many accolades. I'm kind of disappointed to see that. I'm disappointed to see Marc Gasol really not get much accolades. In real life, he has a couple of All-Defensive NBA nods and the Defensive Player of the Year nod, I believe. Roy Hibbert, Costa Kufos, PJ Tucker. I think he's still in the league right now, isn't he? I think he just got traded. I think he's being bounced around the league right now. So it's interesting to see that he's out here. Hashim Tabit. Anybody else? Not really. Kind of seeming like Courtney Lee. Okay, he's somebody. Garrett Temple, Ryan Anderson, Chris Douglas Roberts, Bellinelli, Pat, Parsons, Brendan Knight, Myers Leonard, Jimmer Fredette. He's retired too, huh? Okay, John Lure, Kyle Singler. Okay, now we're getting to Mason Plumlee, Juan Toscano. You could argue that maybe some of these guys, maybe they should. Oh, Grayson Allen. I do think I fixed that. Grayson Allen should not be. That's an egregious one to have him not be in the league anymore. It's a little weird. I guess I wasn't really paying attention to Grayson Allen in this sim because he should definitely not be retiring at this point. He's still a very decent player in this league. Not really a fan of him personally, but I try not to keep that out of my. I try not to make things personal. That's what I'm trying to say. But Rudy Gay gets his number retired with the Mavericks. The Mavericks have got an interesting group of players that they retired. Larry Johnson, Joe Dumars, Rudy Gay, Mark Aguirre, Shaq, and Charles Barkley. It's an interesting group. And a lot of those guys didn't play together. Mark Aguirre and Barkley and Dumars did. But yeah, Shaq had his own little era. Larry Johnson, too. Got some rules changes, take foul change. Bill Russell's jersey's been retired officially, league-wide. And then you got a couple of logo changes. But we are coming up on the final season of the 40-year sim. One more year left. I kind of just put together the final episode editing-wise. I was going to do something big. I got no energy to do a big final finale. But I feel like I'm hoping that the finale that I put together ends up being a nice one that people... Those of you who watch this will enjoy it. But let's check out the NBA lottery. This will be the last draft. Last draft that really matters because we're not going to be really, after this season. We'll see who gets drafted, but we're not going to be taking it too seriously because the sim will be done at that point. But you can see the Grizzlies get the 15th or the 16th pick. The Thunder get the 15th pick via Minnesota. Pacers with the 14th pick. A lot of trades happen. So these aren't their original picks. But let's see who gets the number 13. The Pacers. That'll probably be their own pick, right? Oh no, actually it won't be. Okay, so they got 2 picks in the lottery, and then their own. They must have 3 in this draft, and that's pretty crazy. They must have done some a lot of moves, and I probably was behind that. But we're talking about 2.5 months ago when I probably was working on the off season for this season. So yeah, the Magic are going to get the 11th pick. You know, we got one more year of this sim, and the Magic, even the Hornets had more fun moments in this sim than the Magic have. So I do feel a sense of not regret, but it's just kind of it's a shame. It's a shame that some of these teams didn't really get it going. Even the Pacers, they had quite a bit of playoff appearances, but not major success. You know, they had that one conference finals appearance way back in the early 90s, but that's about it. The Thunder have had their ebbs and flows, their ups and downs. I mean, even the Grizzlies made a finals appearance. The Hornets made a finals appearance, right, with Michael Jordan. The Nets made a couple of conference finals appearances. It hasn't really been all that great for them either. But Vipers, with the 8th pick, kind of not quite sure what's going on with them. You know, they had Embiid and James Harden for a while, but then it seemed like they plateaued. Just kind of felt like they were underachieving with those two players on that team. So James Harden wanted out, as you would expect. I don't think he'd want to stick around on a underachieving team, so he moved on to Houston. Mavericks get the 7th pick. The Pacers get the 6th pick. So the Pacers got 3 picks, 6, 13, and 14. We'll see what they get. I mean, obviously, we won't be able to see how they finish the rebuild, which is kind of a shame. But you know, I don't know. I mean, it gets tough when you get to this point where after a couple of seasons from now, we'll be talking about rookies that are mostly computer generated, right? 2K generated. So other than the Cooper Flag draft class, which would be the 2025 draft class, like after that, I don't know. I kind of lose interest when we start bringing in players that really don't exist yet, you know. So that's why I kind of also want to stop it here because I don't want to get too attached to some of these rookies because I don't want to watch them play with a bunch of nobodies, right? A bunch of computer generated fictional players. So it doesn't really interest me that much seeing like Wembanyama play with, you know, in the year 2035 with a bunch of players that probably won't be in the league. You know what I mean? Or definitely won't because they don't exist. So, but you got the Nets number 2 pick, Knicks number 3 pick, Jazz 4, Raptors 5, and the Grizzlies with the number 1 pick. Very interesting. The 2022 draft is that the Wembanyama? I'm not even sure where we're at. Is this Wembanyama? What is this? I'm not even. Who gets Jabari Smith? Who is it? Who gets number 1 pick? Who's number 1 pick? Oh, Bankera. Okay, so Bankera goes to the Grizzlies, which is interesting because they got Tyrese Halliburton. So that's a fun pairing. And then Jabari Smith Jr. going to the Nets, which might be okay. Get the Knicks getting Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren going to the Knicks. Very interesting. I like that move for them. We'll see if they can make something out of that. Keegan Murray going to the Jazz. What's he been up to? I'm not even sure. Johnny Davis to the Raptors. He really didn't pan out in the league already, right? He kind of crapped out quick. Shaden Sharp. I know he's a bit of a role player out there. AJ Griffin, Mavericks. It's a shame. I haven't really been paying too much attention of these last 2 draft classes. I know that Scottie Pippen Jr. I don't think he has he really. Is he a lottery caliber player? I don't know. Jaden Ivey going to the Thunder. Dyson Daniels. I know I know I've seen him a bit here and there these days. But yeah, I can't say I know too much about these rookies because I haven't really been paying attention to other than some of the playoff caliber teams these days. I don't really pay too much attention to some of the rookies that are on these teams. Other than the obvious ones, right? Like Wembanyama on the Spurs, and he hasn't been drafted yet. So Benedict Mathurin going to the Pacers, just like in real life. Christian Brown to the Thunder. I've seen him a bit because he was on the Nuggets during their championship run. Iverson Molinar. I'm going to take their word for it. That's a real player. Wendell Moore Jr., he sounds familiar, vaguely. Raptors selecting Walker Kessler. Now, that guy I know because he's on the Jazz, and I know there's been a bunch of players trying to trade for him. Jalen Duran going to the Heat could be a fun thing for the Heat to get. Tari Eason to the Hornets. The Kings selecting Max Christie. He just got traded in the Luka Doncic trade, so that's fun to see his name pop up. Jalen Williams to the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are doing pretty good this draft. Dalen Terry to the Pistons. And then you get the Suns selecting Jake LaRavia. I'm not familiar with him. Warriors taking Ryan Rollins out of Purdue. Utah Jazz now on the clock. Jaden Hardy. Yeah, you guys anybody here watching this, if you know these players. Ismail Kamagati? That's how I want to say it. So that's how I'm going to. David Roddy going to the Vipers in their snakeskin uniforms. Seattle Sonics taking Andrew Nebhard. He's kind of a guy, right? A little bit. Definitely recognize him from when he was at Gonzaga. Ochai Agbaji. Celtics select Christian Koloko. I can't imagine is there anything in the round 2 that's interesting? Eli Brooks to the Pistons. And yeah, I wonder if I don't know if we really need to sit around for round 2 of this. Orlando Robinson going to the Bucks. All right. I think I'm pretty much going to wrap it up. Zaire Wade, isn't it? I think that's Dwayne Wade's son, isn't it? I could be wrong. Zaire Wade going to the Jazz. Blake Wesley going to the Mavericks. But yeah, thank you very much, guys, for watching the sim. I'm going to speed up the rest of this draft and call it a day. Nikola Jovic to the Bay. Okay, we had a good reason to. Jovic is an interesting player. Jovic to the Pacers, but yeah. So thank you very much for watching. The 2023 season will be coming out next week. The final season. I think I got like 5 or 6 episodes lined up for that. Then there's going to be the finale. And then who knows? Maybe down the line I'll have like a big wrap up episode. There's Mark Williams out of Duke. Mark Williams just got traded to the Lakers. So I guess there were a couple of interesting players in round 2. I wasn't expecting to have any of that, but I guess we did. Jabari Walker to the Thunder. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. And actually, I'm just gonna. I realize now it won't make any sense if I speed up the draft. Kenneth Lofton to the Kings. If I sped up the draft, then what I just said wouldn't have made any sense. Me calling out some of those names, so I'll just wait till this is over. Darion Sebron. Warriors selecting Javon Freeman. The Knicks taking Jules Bernard. And Mavericks taking Kai Soto, 7 foot out of the Philippines. I got to look these guys up and see if these guys are really... some of these guys I definitely recognize, and there are others who I'm just kind of like scratching my head on. Cavaliers taking Grant Goldman out of Richmond. He just looks made up. Just looks like a made up player. Johnny Juzang. I know Johnny Juzang, UCLA. He had some nice run as a Bruin. Jamal Cain to the Jazz. Juzang, and who's the other guy? Hawkins. Ty Washington Jr. I know he's a bit of a guy. But yeah, Jaime Hawkins. Isaiah Mobley. Evan Mobley's brother. Selected by the Mavericks. Jordan Cerrone to the Lakers. Nuggets taking Tevin Brown out of Murray State. Memphis Grizzlies taking Bryce McGowens out of Nebraska. A couple more left now. Bucks taking Vince Williams Jr. And yeah, this is really the last draft that matters, in quotes, because I don't know if we'll be seeing much of these. Maybe Chet Holmgren we'll see. Banchero. I actually don't remember what I did, how many games I captured for the 2023 season. I know I capture the normal amount, but I don't know if we get many Grizzlies games or Knicks games. We'll see. We'll see when I end up recording those episodes. But that is it, though. Kendall Brown to the Nets, and then finally the Celtics selecting Ron Artest III. Okay, the son of Ron Artest. But that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe. You don't want to miss the final season and the final episode. It's been a long time coming. 2.5 years coming, right? So, yeah, definitely want to... If you haven't subscribed yet, you should do it now, because it's we're coming up at the end here, finally. So, thank you very much for watching. And that is all. See you next time.